Okay, where's my brain? I haven't found my brain. Has anyone seen my brain? Happy birthday! Oh, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! You know what? I know you don't stream too often. Well, do you? I don't know. Fuck if I know. But birthdays deserve birthday shoutouts. I'd say that is good. Yeah. Posture check? You bet. I hope I spelt that right. I did. Yes, the hat icon. That's one of the things I always worry about with fucking shoutouts is, fucking for spelling wrong, because I just type it because I'm a sociopath? Am I? No. I'm a weirdo. There we go. Birthday shoutouts. And don't forget to stress. Stress? Stretch. Please stretch. Don't stress. Stretch. Every bone in your body. Want to hear it crackle? Like Rice Krispies. I have to say, type that shit. Stretch. Yes. Alright. Okay. Let's see. I want to... Yay, Void. Stretch your muscles with good controlled stretch. Make them scream! Yeah, hopefully not. That's what the water is for, too. It helps with the pain from the chronic hydration. You gotta get your cheeks clapped. Just grab that lizard by this tail and whip it around. Okay. Even better posture check. Ugh. Oh, I can't do that arms behind back thing. Well, I don't even know if that's a viable stretch. And do the 2 forward and my posture is great. Don't you worry about it. Okay, I'll have you know I'm sitting upright. It just... Okay. I straightened out my, shirt and I instantly knew. Ha 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 ha. Spines are overrating. Your muscles scream, I'm more worried why they grew mouths to scream with. That's just me. That's just the parasite hanging on. I've not done anything yet. Let me see. Okay. I wanted to look into the sleeve options, because I know you want bell and, flowy sleeves. And I might have to come back and experiment, but for now... Let's see... It's not gonna do shit there. I'd have to do a different layer. Anyways, let's go to the texture mode. So, generally, it's like a deep purple and green is the colors. Perhaps I should put a color palette somewhere. But that is also pretty easy to change. And I'm half just doing it in thematic colors. Let's see. Well, okay. Let's do a bronzy coppery, because I feel fast. Yeah, put color palettes. It's pretty easy to fix and change the color palettes later, but helps visualize plans. It makes shit easier. Yeah. Ugh. Speaking of which, I'm, probably gonna revisit my color palette a few times throughout the year. Because, I wanna, I think I wanna get away from the pink. It kinda sucks, but it's kinda yeah. It does aid in people misgendering me, so I'm yeah, I'll step away from that. Let's see. Why isn't it showing me the brush options, or is that it? That can't be it. There we go. Vroid having funny little issues. Probably why I'm going to just manually 3D model myself in Blender, which will take a lot more time because I'm not that competent in it. If you need one, I think I had a color palette for my remade original arts My Girl. If not, they should be in my history at least. Fair! do, like, feel free to send me constant references and whatnot. Because I know the outfit was fluid, and one of the points is, changing it often, hence Vroid. And having fun. We love fun. Don't forget that. Fun is a very important thing. Let's see. Do I want to? Because I like the, when there's like a little cut in the corset. That's my personal thought. But... no fun allowed. That seems like a you problem, Void. Not gonna lie. You need more fun in your life. Then again, I know you're playing Deadlock. Fun is a distant concept sometimes, isn't it? I say this shit as if I haven't had my fair share of salty gamer gameplay. Corset, dip cup. I just love all corsets, all shapes, patterns. Yeah. Might have to adjust this on another layer to actually get the corset thing and not bodysuit. But... actually, let me check what it has for... oh, that just does that. The actual shape. Yeah, I'm a pretty... honestly, what I like is, like, the waist, high waist and high waist cincher sort of stuff. When I redesign a more princely outfit for myself, I'm definitely gonna do... like, I liked having the idea of high-waisted pants or whatnot, like I had in my other one, but I didn't do it well, and it clipped, and it was ugly, and I was like, I think I should have done it. Yeah, that just bodysuits it tighter. And it's like, also I could do the, part of the sleeves. Boobs. Beanie. Those are my friends' boobs you're admiring. You have to pay them money first. Bazookas. Dollar cook! Oh my lord! Let me see. Hold from shoulder? Okay, that's that. Dun dun dun. I don't think I can truly make a real corset shenanigans going on. Let me see. Flatten upper chest. Oh! Hey, there we go, there we go. That'll help a bit. Void's giving me the look. I'm scared. Hands out, gimme gimme. Lizard can't have boobs. I beg your finest pardon. Alright. And also, that black is from the default underwear, but don't you worry, Kujals. Kheichou, I will get you a fine custom skivvies. Let's see. Let's see. Oops, wrong button. And then... heck yeah, custom-made lingerie! Makes everyone feel better. Let's see. Yeah, and the flattened chest made it look like an actual shirt more, not just a second skin. Let's see, where was that in there? Flattened pectorals. I don't know, how much? Ooh, okay. How's that go? How's that look? Oh my! It brings that way out. So not the full amount if I do that at all. Probably about just a simple 10, I think. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable, more normal look. These are my friends, Booba! I will fight you if you're too mean, or something. But I also don't know how much guard dog I should be, or if I should try chill. I don't know. Kheichou, you just tell me if I have to break legs. Actually, wait, you have mod powers, so you can break any legs you want, guard dog. Guard cat? I don't know. What would you bark for? I don't know. Kheichou, tell me if I need to bark. Hell yeah! Bark, bark! Bark, bark, I have rabies! Lawbringer, welcome in, welcome in. Whoa! Ohio gozaimasu. No, I am first. Oh, you'll have to bring that up.
Drink water.
Hi. Thank you, thank you. Oh. Okay. I love that emote so much. I would love, you know what? I need to draw a happy little chameleon emote. Don't make me get the leg crack. Your Lawbringer head perms now. I have a barking, what? Nothing? You saw nothing? It's clicker. That doesn't- You have no power over me. Ugh. Ugh. But me. Oh. Destroyed the drink. Throws clickered. Ah! I wonder, that would be a good object to be a throwable if I can find that. Okay, lurking again, playing Deadlock. Alright, good luck, get some W's. Play my favorite character. Actually, I don't even know which one's my favorite. I love that little shadow guy, though. Playing Enfield. Hey, fair enough. I like the character themes from in Arknights a lot. Like which one is it? Like, I know the Shark Girl Chainsaw Nun. I do not know them by name, but I'm sure that tells you. And then, like, there's a one girl who's, like, just a lot of fire and, like, heals and stuff, I think. Diablo 2 because I'm fucking old. Freya! I remember when Diablo 2 was new, and I couldn't play it because I broke my fucking arm. And I broke my left arm. I couldn't 1, 2, 3, 4 well. It sucked. You're old too, mate. Yeah, we're both old. Take that. I sunk the ship just to kill the captain. Play Enfield. Maybe someday. One of the things is, like, I do think I have a little bit of, like, it's hard to get me off of, now. Field now, field now. If it's a gacha game, I do struggle or whatnot because I get, like, a little addicted. I haven't spent, like, hundreds of dollars, but I will spend hundreds of hours that equate to that, you know? It's hard to get me off. Oh my god. swayed into the Gambo. More so, like, swayed into spending a lot of time. I have, like, that's one reason why I was making the, oh, that teleports it to a top view. One reason why I was playing a lot of, or not playing, I was making Dragoon March system, which I do want to update. I might do that tomorrow if I don't figure out the Godot problem I have tonight. And that is, basically, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it gacha system for new characters, but you don't have to pay money. Because I like the feeling of Godot, Godot. I like the feeling of gacha, but I don't like the idea of wasting $100 on tonight's boy wife. I just want to waste a little bit of time on tonight's boy wife. No, messing with Godot? Yeah! So, I have, do I have any screenshots handy? I worked a little bit on some Godot projects really early in 2025. And one was a little bit of a bubble mechanics, roguelike, or whatnot. And, my brain, teach me? I can do what I can. One of the things I just did was, I went to YouTube, followed tutorials, and then tried to clean up the tutorials if they had any issues. Look up various things, try and make the thing, and then make it better than the tutorial did. That's how I started my bubble one. I'm trying to figure out how to do tile sets nicely, but let me see if I can't. Let me see, brain, game making, rogue bubble. I have a lot of the files from it, like Sprite and stuff. Like, yeah, actually, I'll crack open Sprite and whatnot and show you, some things. Like, the part I was at is I had a couple of levels and the basics of an item system. And then I was working on, I wanted to do bosses, like, the small text game with it. So I had the start of this, which goes with that's just the GIF. Where do I find? Well, I could probably just pull the GIF in here, right? Yeah. And basically, one of the themes of it was making it as obnoxiously girly as possible. At least for, like, one of the stages. So one of the bosses is a knight on a carousel sort of thing. Also because I love carousels and, like, shit like that. Because the handmade, named, donation, like, of, like, horses, basically. That all carefully hand-painted. I love that shit. And yeah. And then like, there's 3 colors of horses that go on this carousel stage. And a little bit of the background that goes with it. Though I think I definitely, like, dim it and when I do put it into the background. If I remember correctly. Oh, that's behind my head. Get down in front. Yeah. And, oh yeah. And, like, a while back, I did a fancy art of the, that boss. Just for funsies. But yeah, I don't know. Okay. Just a yap. Oh yeah, and I was remembering I was taking notes and ideas, like items, extra lives, movement speed, jump height. Trying to figure out what, roguelike things were going on. So shiny. I know, right? And, like, I had 3 different tile sites. The carousel one, snowy ice, or not snowy, seaside themed one. And then, like, a green-purple one that was really cool. That, like, I based off the kind of hell levels from, Bubble Bobble Part 2. Oh yeah, and then every 5 levels there's a brief, no consequence break the target stage. But for some reason the levels, corrupted. Jumping from RPG Maker to Godot was an effort. Same! I did have some experience with, Unity, which helped. So I understood some of the concepts. But I fucking hate Unity. It's like, I'm still like, a lot of it is still so confusing. I'm definitely a mad scientist with how I fucking study shit. Like, I'm just like, give me a tutorial for this, okay? Now give me a tutorial for this. So, I don't learn a bunch of, like, basic stuff if I never think about it. Which is possibly one of the hardest parts. And, like, one of the things that actually helps me learn a lot with that method is finding critiques on various people's tutorials, like, hey, this is not great because of this, and then I take the time to fix it. And, yeah. Let me actually do more work on what I'm supposed to now, though. Let me work on Kheichou. Let's see. I feel like here-ish? Okay, let's do... I do like cheating and following the polygons for panels and stuff. Like, if it's multi-part or whatnot. Because it'll lead to, I feel like, some crisper line art in cases. Let me see. Let me do this. I think. Nah. Because I want some of the front profile of that panel. So I think I can do it like this. And I'll extend this panel a little further. Yeah, and then I don't want to do that because that'll be too little. Legit, I think the boning and corsetry does fall pretty similarly for the same reasons. Yay. I mean, it's also just because the boning will be like a wireframe anyway. Like, like, it is gonna be very structured. Okay. So let me see. How do human bodies work? Things I barely know. I just live here. Don't ask me, I just live here in this body. Okay. Alright. Don't ask question, my body don't respond, real. Just like, what's the matter with you? I don't know, give me more calories, and I'm like, wait, hold up, no, no more ice cream! It's okay, we're not in a fight or flight moment, body. Nah. Nah, chocolate. Okay. And I think because of the proportion changes, I do need to adjust that line. Yeah, okay. That's skin toned. Let's not use that color. Okay. Alright. Ugh! Give me a second. I gotta stretch. Okay. Now let's see. Ugh. A few more stretchy witchies. Okay. And now let's see. Where was my brain and how do I use it? Function. Let's see. And then I'm gonna look at reference image. I could also make the top portion more like the image. Let's see. Alright, I think one thing I will do is something like this. I'm gonna lurk for a bit. I'm gonna pick your brain and more about game dev stuff at some point. Fair enough. Like, I am always down to help, especially with, like, creative shit in game dev. Because, like, more power to you to make your own things. Ah! Okay. Yes, okay. I think the sort of spiral pattern is good. What I could do... Let's see. I know it doesn't have to look like reference image, and that's mostly for colors. However, it has given me fun ideas that I would like to run with. Therefore, I will run with them until I'm told to stop. Da, da, da. Let's see. That leans into the green a little bit. Do a little brush opacity just for a bit. Yeah. Tori is excited. I just got Jay's birthday present and it came with a giant box. Ooh. Excellent. Yeah. Oh shit. I'm a little irresponsible. I need to get together a good present. Yeah. And I trying to think what would be good. Deep blue. Oh, okay, it froze for a second. Oop. Too much. Alright. I should also stop messing around. This is just basically for marking out positions of things. Like things like more spirals and shenanigans. Whoop. That is not Control Z. There we go. Might be too butterfly-ish. But we like butterflies, but we need to lean in chameleon moon things. I think also. You know what? Let's turn the opacity back up. Something like a brooch that attaches the little jacket bit? No. I think it's probably better. Because one... I think... Oh, okay. Let's just do the whole sphere, undo symmetry, and then take a bite out of it. Moon bit. Do want to check and make sure it's not in a position that'll get stretched a lot, though. So I was just talking about last night, it's like so many design stuff I love and want, but I need to try and focus it down, not let too much Gene take over and confuse the concept. That's fair. Like, I think take one aesthetic and fucking run with it. Like, I am a poor example of this currently, though I think my sewing and mishap design from previously was pretty good, but then I have this like little sciencey alt, but I think I want to finally just fuck everything. I want medieval fantasy, maybe a little JRPG in there, but medieval fantasy. That's me though. You, what sort of aesthetic sings to you? Like, what do you also like in like UI and menus and like buttons or background too? Because that might be a good idea to start thinking about too. If you want to like do a little more serious streaming hobby stuff. Like be a little more try hard like me. Or at least just so you can have like a pretty setup. Because it's not the graphics, it's the aesthetics, as it were. It might be a, like, I was gonna make you fancy any way we slice it. As of course, you can always have, like, outfits that are different things, but I think the things that you're less likely to change long-term are the background and UI and graphics or whatnot. So definitely make them you-based, you know? And then I think from here is when I'll have to cut this part off and then turn it into a different sort of outfit part or type. Right now I'm tapping really hard to Uzumaki, Tim Burton, Swirly's Moons, and of course little touches of lizardy love. Okay. That means I might slink into black colors or very dark and less saturated ones in key areas too. Or at least so I feel. Oh. I just had the silly thought of doing like a swirly smoke effect with green screened hair. Like, what I use for my intro screen. Let me click to it briefly. Something like that going on in the hair. Ah, Izumi! Good to see you! How's my favorite Bapple going? You know what a little goth queen at heart I am. Yes, I know. So let's see. Oh. I feel like if you remember the characters or whatnot I had of what was her name? Ye old Kelly things. My trio. That might be like good to make an outfit sorta that matches each of them. How are you, Ivo? It's been so long. I'm doing okay. Like, things on my end are generally very, very positive, but I'm definitely worn down by previous non-positive things, but I am doing my best and eating well, drinking well, hydrate, all that jazz, stretch. And I am surrounded by great friends. That's probably more than I needed to spiel about, but it is important. Panzer, good to see you. Oh, I get that. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Yee. I'm also just kind of tired because the Saturday Arma collab lasted so long. I love Arma, but I'm gonna be like, maybe I will leave after 2 or 3 engagements and not 5. Ooh, model lagging. Won't be in long, as my behind ass has to get up in 7 hours. Understandable. I also seem to have lagged. Vroid. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of patience. It's not meant for a tablet, so I think it fights with it now and then. So I'm going to just save real quick. Ah, this is not Blender, this is Vroid Studio. It is free, in case you want to use it to sort of start working on a VTuber. And I'm a tryhard, so I do every texture myself. Even if I didn't do the modeling except for the hair, basically. And Maple, good to see you. You're a cool artist. So I'm going to shout you out because I'm like that. Yee. And if nothing else, want to make sure people see cool artists. There we go. But yes, good to see you, Maple. Hope your day's going pretty good. I have breakfast, I have water, I am doing my commissions for my good friend Kheichou. Let's see. I think that's fine. That marks out where stuff is. And then the bottom half of it. I can love cool artists. Ooh, yeah. Let's see. I have like these temp shorts that I was making for... Oh, it's literally just marked off at that height. That's it. Well, that's not much. Okay. Let's just create new. What kind of, bottom half of the outfit? Because I can't do straight up, like, full-on majorly, or else Twitch will be mad, because you have to cover a little more of the hips. There's the puffy. Oh, but good. Working on... That's a good starting model to use Vroid. Yay! And it's like, if I step back a second, I edited some small things, like, one is I realigned the bones in Blender, and then I've been avoiding using Unity at all costs. And then I have a little bit of the leg thigh squish. I think I went a little too hard at some points with all the straps around the legs holding me together. I'm a little falling apart at the seams here and there. But yeah, no, honestly, Vroid's free. It's a good way to start VTubing without, any sort of financial burden. And if you're used to, like, mildly modding games or whatnot, like adding in textures, it's nice. But good, working on my own art, actually listening to your Arma VOD, because I wanted to hear it from the Narrow Squad perspective, since during the stream I was helping out with Apollo. Fair! Fair, fair, fair! I hope you find my perspective at least very funny. Because I do remember there's a part where I just walked up behind a guy and went, wait, this isn't a teammate. This isn't an ally. Whoops. And you can also see it like the, I want to say 5-hour mark. You can see my performance go. Basic match leggings or something. Nah, skin tight doesn't make him mad so long as it's not see-through. So I think we'll cheat and use a different... Where's the bodysuit option? Is it hidden in the dresses? Yeah. So you'll notice, like, the underlying name is, like, different from the item. Because there are two things. There's, like, the preset just plain white that they, like, make. But also, it's, like, what the actual polygons are. What the actual model is. And it's like some of the presets they edit and they draw the creases and seams and it makes it easy if you want to go and color over top. Yeah, at the very end, Nero DM'd me like, I'm gonna go bed, head hurt, bye-bye. Yeah, I was exhausted. I normally like to hang out at the post-stream wrap-up, but I was exhausted. That was like a full day of work, basically. That was 7.5 hours. I was like, woo. Yeah, that far in VOD, but your squad is very lax compared to the others. Oh yeah, no, I like being the silly squad. Like, I'm there for a good time. I do want to do my best, but I'm there for a good time too. Oh! It's kind of like, I don't know, like, I will always prioritize fun, but I cannot throw for content. The duality of man. Thankfully, I'm not good. I don't have to throw for content. So, okay. Let's see. Shrink. Do it closer to the actual body. And just to prevent clipping, I'm gonna actually add a skin mask to this one. Nah, you can just wait for another squad leader to blow up your car. I guess, yeah. Okay, I don't want to keep name-calling it. Like, beyond the stream, now that the meme has passed. But yeah, Orca. That cracked me up. I kind of wish I didn't crash right then, because it would have been so funny, like, if the squad pinned it on me for funsies, because... the revenge, I mean. Well, actually, it'd be funny if they pinned it on me even though I crashed. But yeah. I want to call him Gorka for short. Is that weird? Would that bug him? But he's a funny guy. I like the way his brain works or doesn't. Gorka is funny. Alright. Gorka it is. Gorka, is this true? I think that is a good way to get me, like, fucking chokeslammed, but hey. Gorka, is this true? Alright. Wait. I think this didn't go the way I thought. Well, okay, hold up. Wait. I fucked up. There we go. Because it's alpha. I just want to color in the parts that are not visible or don't, populate with black. Probably fix it later better in post anyway. Actually, yeah, probably I'll just grab the exact texture and be like, turn it black so that doesn't render the skin on that. Because I feel like I'm gonna accidentally take out the fingies right now anyway. Just something like that. Maybe we'll do some fun swirly shit like this is Genshin Impact. May it exist, make it good later. Make it goo later. Make it exist, make it goo later. Yes. Words to live by. Ah, make it goo. It's a good time. We love goo. Goo is good. Goo is great. Goo is how we be. As I type in the Montati for jam. I might be sentient goo inside a cat boy. But I too struggle with English. Actually, that'd just make me struggle with English more, wouldn't it? Where's my brain? I think it's upstairs in the bathroom, and I'm going to take a quick bathroom break to retrieve it. So, I'm gonna switch to BRB real quick, make memes, all you like, and I will be right back. Turn. Ugh. Okay. Here we are. And let's see, let's do a little bit undo the layer mask, just in case. So the foot shows up. Welcome back from the abyss. The abyss was warm. I wish my dungeon room was too, but I have to rebuild the rest of the castle before I can rebuild the fireplace part of it. Alrighty. Alright. Now, as for the actual leggings, and erase anything of the upper part because that'll be covered by the shirt section and allow for mixing and matching. Okay. Now, as for the leggings, I'm just gonna make some markers for fun swirly locations and whatnot. Because one of the— okay, this is a little bit half design time, right? So, VTuber, you care about, like, it's a bust up or so, generally, right? Maybe waist up. So, all attention should be slowly pushed upward, I'd say. Or that would be at least one way of thinking of designing. So... the shirt is hiding it. So let me go erase that bit. Yeah. And it's like, unlike a game character design, you do not need to care about the back as much. You might, like, me and you might, because I know we're gonna probably do some dance stuff at some point. Because I want to, personally. Be a waste. So designs on the leg would be a waste. I'll see myself out. Good lord. Not necessarily that they'd be a waste, but definitely less important, and you could maybe use some of it like lines, like things hanging off the belt, which naturally will like draw the attention to it, but the line work will draw attention upward afterwards. Though some are like, definitely draw the attention below the waist. I'd say we don't talk about those VTubers, but I know half of those VTubers. They're good people. So let's see. Not destroy the arm chunk. Actually, wait. Yeah, we can destroy the arm chunk up to... Well, actually, wait. Hold up. I keep, thinking. I'm trying to think. Because there are... One of the problems I had with clipping was two different, shirt type ways of handling a shirt or whatnot. Like, one of the shirt models, unlike the bodysuit, does not follow the body bones as closely. So, in theory, if the arm is the same, I could have two layers of sleeves that move slightly differently and give a little more impact. Maybe. Nine Crafts, good to see you! How's it going? I'm currently working on Kheichou's model. All hail the new Nepo Hire mod. Ooh, maybe I should raise the pants. Just a little bit. And like, hope you having a good day. If you haven't, invest in some coffee, food, veggies, because being well fed and well nutritioned helps you handle bad shit better. And I will live with that. Like, doing good, just finishing a video for a client. Ooh! Do you publicly, like, do you have video commissions open, like, all the time? Or is it just because one person is important and special? Because I'm like, because I hate video editing. I do. Alright. Good to know. I will keep you in mind. I know a video editor. But yes. But yeah, how's the video editing going? Video editing is fun? Oh my god. I need more of you people in my life. I struggle with it so hard. Ooh, get them some honkers. Hello, Joan Rico. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's see. Grassens, welcome in. Good to see you. Well, I'm lagging a little bit. Vroid doesn't like me sometimes. But hope you're doing good. How you been? How's it been? Ugh, a little stretch. Just stopped by to say hi. I'm at work. We'll be at work for another 4 hours or so. Okay, I'll try and remember to put up the VOD before the end of day, unlike last time. Feel like I'm gonna have to add a honk the honkers point redeem someday when I get it. That. I arranged my Wi-Fi router. with my fist as it cut out mid-game. My favorite thing in the world is, like, cats ruining competitive fight things. Ooh. Yeah, you can DM me, rates, or even, if you have anything like a VGen or page where you have those publicly listed. Then perhaps I should follow. Fair? Pop. The way I charge confuses people. I mean, yeah, I guess some people will be like, get a page and it's like, contact me about raids. Alright, have a good luck, good day at work, Jonrico. I cannot DM you. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that might be set to private. I'll figure out a way to contact you then, at some point. Try not to worry about it too much, but I don't think I can open my DMs at this point, currently. Because his mouse is funny. Oh my god. Does he need a new computer mouse? Is he, like, giving away RimWorld, but he doesn't, get an upgrade for his own mouse? DM you first. Yeah, I can figure that out, Nine. Don't worry too much. I'll get to it. Yes. Silly Spooter. Alright, okay. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. We've extended the pants. Twitch will not be mad at me now, I hope. A 5-hour VOD in 4 hours. Ugh. I know, like, in the past, I've generally, with YouTube at least, used their tools just to, cut out dead air or BRBs, but that's it. For my finger cross. Yeah. Don't worry, Kheichou. I'm pretty careful. Like, even though my model is a little saucy, I was like, made sure it wasn't too bad. It's not me! My friend is the thought! Arrest him instead! Real. I am the thought. Ugh. Unless you were speaking about yourself, in which case, fair enough. I cut dead air, add memes, zooms, little sounds here and there, fun things. I haven't done more. And I was going to, but like, a lot of things made it so I couldn't have time for non-stream workflow, basically. Speaking of me. My Thought Witch friend. The Thought Witch. It's okay, we can be a pair of thoughties. Hell yeah. Okay. I need to color sample. Oh, wait. Am I silly? Did I not take out all the legs? I did not take out all the legs. That would do it. That would explain so much. Come here, legs. I'm removing your legs. Or at least the legs from this part. Speaking of which, you need to upload the VOD for him to grab. Yay, get that done. Reminds me, I need to, check in on one of my favorite game devs. I say favorite, but he's just a cool guy. Can a chameleon be red? I mean, if it stands on top of a book, maybe. Wah 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 wah. Waha. That is a powerful username. Like, if somebody has, like, the scrolling chat, that's gonna be, like, half the message and not even show the rest of the message. Yee, my IRL has lots of Vroid. Yee. Okay. So, anyway. I believe that's all I needed to do there. Panther Chameleon. Lots of colors. Red, yellows, greens, blues, oranges. I wonder what colors... I wonder what the extent of the color change is. Because, like, Kyla and the, Cuttlefish, right? Cuttlefish? Color change? Oh man, it's been a while since I've just been like, animals on YouTube. Like, there's the one octopus. Okay. Okay. Probably not be blue in the end. I'm just using it for a marking color. Here's a question. Chameleon tail. Or just human body. Planned on having a chameleon tail? Alright, I can work with that. I can get that done. Because it's gonna be a little weird, but I do believe it is entirely possible. If not... Whoop, that is not right. I want to use... just white. Okay. Swirly on. One of the things people think about chameleons. Yay. A swirly and then a little bit of a target pattern. The eyeballs. Which, speaking of that might be a good way to terminate the swirls in, like, something of a bronzy, brassy, or other metallic little dot. Might be a cool way to go. Though I'm glad you're here for this part, not the hair. The hair was a menace. And just having time to fuck around with that and figure out some of the bounce was good. Though, I think I'm gonna have to recreate the glasses with hair, which will be fine. That would be cool for me. Yeah. Like, hair in Vroid is a little bit of a menace because you have to do a lot more of it if you're modeling it. Let's tabbed out stuff is muting. I see Ivory's head going up and down like he's giving us. Sheesh. No, it's just because I'm getting really intense with these feet. No. Alright. So let's see. Okay. I don't think that statement made it better. Well, good, I'm not a problem solver. I've never claimed to be one. But yes, let's see. Okay. Swirl. And either this will be a different color, or I might make it a peek into the skin, but in that case I might make the skin part of the texture. Ivory feet art win. Ah! Who knows? Y'all will get some fun stuff in time, I'm sure. Ugh. Because at least might chill a lot on art of me until a bit later. Well, no, that's probably fine until the end of the year. Because I'm thinking the plan is for at least near end of year, I'm gonna have a whole different, not a whole different, but a new body, new appearance to play with. Not saying I can't go to this one and have fun too, but I think I want to distance myself from my original design a little bit. But I'm also probably thinking it too hard. I don't know. I'm tired. No, let's go. Big excite. Yeah, new plans. New plans on the mutation front. We'll see how it goes. Ah, sorry to hear that. It is what it is. I did a good job, but, kinda wanna change. But, I'm still okay being the blue one for now. The blue one makes me feel better. But it is what it is. I'll live, and if not, I won't. Or something like that. I was trying to say new host body, but came out hot body, and you know, either way, yeah, new hot body! My new bod just dropped. Oh, another thing is, like, one of the things that drives me nuts about Vroid, I cannot even get a slightly more masculine chin than this, and that kind of bugs me. And also, when I open my mouth, the chin does not move. And that's something that bugs me, because, you can see my teeth poke out the bottom, and I like these big, expressive expressions. So, if I make my own model of 3D, I can, fix that up some. And some of it is just that I fucking like my wacky-ass expressions and make them stack on each other. So, we'll see. I think there's a way I can edit the blend shapes in Blender and I could fix it. And I might at some point, even though I'm working on my new host body and hunting one down. But we'll see. Ohio gozaimasu! Good morning, Jackal. No, I am first. You'll have to fight with the rest. Ah! Confetti. Almost choked on my water a little bit there. How are you doing today? You doing alright? Ah!
Drink water.
Fine, I will drink the water. Spamming all the redeems. Don't choke on the water, please. I will. Well, I'll try not to, actually, but I will drink a lot of it. Gotta spam all the redeems. Oh yeah, and the patch toggle now works. I did mention it before, and I'm showing it off without the patch. Keep throat moisturized, indeed. Hard to get to drink water when getting yeeted into the universe. Real. I wanted to see about doing some more fun things with the redeems. I might try and make like a 1-2 thing where I get like knocked with a baseball bat, but you have to time it with somebody else, like, throwing me. And that would be a funny one. Let's see. Then, I think a long coat sort of thing off the back of the corset. I think that would be fun. Because I know I have power. I have power here. Okay. So we'll make you look cool, Kheichou. Yes. Although, like, a lot of these leggings might be hidden by the boots. Because I was planning, like, I was thinking of doing the really high boots, too. But I suppose I'd just make you a variation. Might as well. Alright. How do I want this to terminate? It's just the square ending. Seems so shrimpful. Let's have it go. What's it, like, I end normally when I can have it do this. Could end up showing off fine on one leg. Oh yeah, that might not be a bad idea. And of course, I'll probably make sure you have a simple just Vroid model file too. So if you feel the urge, you can be like, I have a completely different outfit of my own making in the future. Okay. I also wanna... Ooh, that was a lag. One of the things I'd like to do throughout slowly 2026 is improve my choice of music for background music. Because I do just like to stick with, like, one set of music from one person that's royalty free, right? And I grabbed a few more tracks from them. But, one thing my brother does that is, like, somewhat a neat idea is he has a subscription to music licensing for, like, pretty, simple artist stuff. And he can literally just enter a genre. But another idea was something like medieval references, remixes of pop songs. I don't know if that would get me in hot water, though. But, like, some Lady Gaga, but ye old, what is the name of that instrument? Hurdy-gurdy. Especially if I lean into the princeliness and medieval fantasy. Yes, bardcore. Bardcore, yes. Maybe I should make an alternative bard outfit for my new design. I don't want to show off too much of what I am thinking, because I have like one or two things that are set in stone that are super cool. but having an alternative bard outfit would be sick, and I'm pretty set on an alternative that's plate mail. Okay. Now, one thing I'm going to do is going over to the top, and I want to adjust it so it sticks out a little more from the legging. But how do I do that nicely? That's invisible. Oh no, that doesn't do too much. Put that back. I love belly dancing solo to Bardcore System of a Down cover in Ren Fair. Aw, yeah. Hell yeah. To not dox me, let me know when and where the Ren Fair is for this year. And what the plans may or could be of that. Enable? That doesn't... I see it change stuff. Yeah, flatten button is important. Okay, that makes it pop out more, which I kinda like. Let me see. There we go. Basically straightens out that set of polygons. Basically doesn't do much. Yeah. There's gotta be an answer to what I'm thinking. To just put out the thighs more. Is there, like, a... Nope. Like, what does that do? That's just all over in general? I'm just... And then that is... I think those are like the same thing, but you can just do it 3 different times if you need to. Oh well, worst case scenario, the coat part, I'll just also draw the corset on it, if that makes sense. If y'all understand what I'd be getting at. Now, let me see. Now, let me see. For the fun sleeve bits, I like to use... So we have the long coat with a high neck, which is actually what I use for this thing that I'm wearing. You can puff it way out if you want. There is also the long coat with a shirt collar as an option. In case we want to use that shirt collar function for accessories. Which I think might be a good idea. Because I don't... Like, this thing bends with my chin, and it's, like, less cool, I'd say. Like... So, I think the shirt collar might be the option to go for. Because then I can use it for accessories. Okay. Now, let me see. And I don't know if I'll use it fully for what's going on there. Let's just see what we're working with. And then adjust the proportions as need be. Yeah, because it'll stick way out until I mess with the settings. Just do that. Cut it way up and back, I think. In fact, I might terminate that part. Ooh. Let's see where we're headed with this. Okay. Ooh. One of the key things is and play with the cuffs a bit. And sleeve. Make them crease more. Where is... Let me see. Also, one handy tip about Vroid, you can just type whatever fucking numbers you want, even if the sliders don't go that far. So I do -300 and get some weird inversion shit going on. Let's tone that down to 100. Still some weird stuff going on. -50. Also, don't mind me hitting every hotkey as I type. Okay, I think... Okay. One thing I could do is... Yeah, because it is bulking up the arm and shoulder here. Erase that. And I can do something like a little... detail or crease or whatnot to try and show the difference. But also, let me see. Sleeve crease. Works against me in this case, I think. Yeah, I love that Dino Dance emote. It is a good one. Remember, it jump around instead of dancing on the spot. I prefer it like this better. It jump around instead. Alright, okay. Let me see. Honestly, I could probably erase this bit and leave whatever is shirt collar to shirt collar things. And if... Oh, I see, that's doing some weird things with the inverted volume. It's adorable, just jiggling around like that. Yee. Once all my stuff is settled, well, that's, the hotkey is, like, look down from above for zooming into my face. Okay. Oh, you know what? This might not work out so well for a variety of reasons. And let me show you what I'm thinking about. Like, I'm modeling the top part or whatnot and thinking about the coat. And it's like, I keep forgetting that Vroid doesn't have, like, a sort of coat thing going on. It just does, like bones. That's what I mean. So let me put her in the demonstration booth. where that part is attached firmly to the legs. Is that jiggling more? What, did they change it? I'm used to this shit being weird. Hold up. Oh, it does have some jiggle. Sorry, a moment. Just a little bit. That's... Hold up, hold up. Need to do some science. One moment. Alright, okay. For science! Yeah. Okay. I'm going to add the high collar template. And I'm just going to cut it down the side. And then paint it black. Actually, probably not black, because then I won't see the bends in the fabric as much. We'll just do a gray. Science. Doing science. I'm with the science club. Okay, it's like I also haven't messed with the thing, so it's about on level with the other one, right? Yeah, clothing jiggle physics is like what I'm sciencing about. Cat diet diabetes stuff. What did I miss? I got the coat is moving with the legs. Yeah! And I think I may have a funky setting on my model that messed with stuff. Okay. Alright. So the point is, half the coat, which is the gray section, is not moving separately from the white. So what did I do that fucked up my settings then? Oh, I probably put bone amplitude to like nothing because I didn't want booba jiggle on myself. I think that's it. Bones. Outfit amplitude 0. And then when I do this... yeah, it basically never moves. I see. That's kind of funny. Okay. What happens if I put it to 1 billion? What do the spring boot bones do? The science is screaming. Honestly. Okay. It's like, yeah, it could cause clipping issues, but it also only jiggles at the ankle level. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's go back to outfit. So, what I thought was the outfits didn't have bones or whatnot for bouncing separately. Spring bones, as they might be called. An example, my ears have spring bones. They bounce when I blink and make funny expressions. So, I thought none of the clothes in Vroid had spring bones. I know the chest does, and any chest clothing, shirts and whatnot, would follow that. But I didn't know long coats and stuff did, possibly due to my own settings and mishaps, because I didn't want stuff clipping originally. But now I know. Okay. Alright, anyway we slice this. let's see if I can't do what I need to. So, let's see. If I want that shirt color for anything, I cannot set the volume to inverse. I do kind of like how the shirt color is lining up with the other stuff I put in, though. So I might have some fun with it. In that case, I should use this. Okay. This one. And... kinda wish I had the default texture again. But I could just add new template. Log coat, high deck. Okay. And then I delete the old one. So I keep the, sketches. Alright. Goodbye, science. You get deleted. Alright. Now this one will be the coat back bit. So, volume equals -100. Yeah. And that lines up more closely. And I do believe... waist crease? No. Waist width. Waist narrowness, broad sash. There we go. And belted. And lower back. Okay. The lower back I might not need. Okay. Okay. So let me see. Broad sash. Okay. So, how do I want to go about this? Switch off the things and switch to color mode stuff. Yeah, I just grabbed the color from the shirt there. You can do that. It's handy. Like, in theory, you can make a whole VTuber model only using the Vroid program and not exporting your stuff to whatever your favorite art program is for textures. I would say you get less control for sure. But it's not bad. I'd like use it, like, turn the opacity down, do more painty style if I did that. Because it's very impossible to get exact pristine lines and stuff. That's my takeaway on it. Okay. And then we'll go across here. Now let's see. Probably do the wriggly scallops again, maybe. Kind of like I have at the collar of the shirt. If I'm assuming it's the same outfit piece. I think. Okay, that's too high. So if I do it from here, that is more accurately where I want that to line up. Another thing I can do is on the corset piece, I can be like, put a little bit that goes a little lower. That is the coat bit, I think. All the same piece for now, yeah. Like the same piece of clothing. Either way though, how this is being built, it's like you could swap out leggings. Still. But I can also be like, here is the corset with the top piece once I get going. Because it will be easy to separate the textures when I'm at that point. Okay. And then sleeves, I want to... The gloves will be weird, but what I can do is just eliminate the inside part of them. And do that scalloped thing again. Me. Leaning into my tablet a lot again. Da, da, da. Let's see, how's that doing? Could extend it further if I want the scalp. No, I need to do it on a little higher, I think, to get the full scallopy shape. Okay. Let's do it like here. That's what I'm thinking. Everything's actually ovals. One of the hardest parts about 3D things is like, oh, I want this perfectly round, but I have to have either perfectly square polygons or just do stuff. And if I'm working with a pre-made model, not exactly the chance to do that, per se. Okay. There we go. And the scallops will be roughly like that, or roughly there. And then do that to this. Mark them out nicely. So at the very least, I think it's very, very convenient to just mark and note things in Vroid before trying to do the texture outside of it. Hey, Nyan! It's me, your favorite goo boy. How are you doing today? Are you hydrated? Are you fed? How does ye? I am currently working on Kheichou's VTuber model. Post-work? Understandable. Welcome to freedom. But no longer stinky. Yeah! Everything feels better after a shower. Do like a good shower. Everything is butter. Reminds me, I saw GIFs again recently of a very old Japanese game show of biting random objects to see if they're chocolate or not. And I just remember one guy biting into a doorknob and he's just slowly like... And then he wiggles his eyebrows like... It's chocolate. Okay. Okay. And then... cut that here and there. Yeah, I'd say at this polygon is where we want to cut the sleeve. I like the long coat model, but it drives me nuts because all the rectangles aren't perfectly squared or whatnot. And that's like... Good boy and good boy. Yes. I try my best. At the very least. Ugh, I want to be the nicest villain I can to somebody. If I am a menace, I want to treat you with honor. Now on guard. I will, in fact, send the body parts that I don't eat back to your parents. Actually, that might make it worse. Oh, save? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me save that. And then we save the whole model in general, because I think I tweaked the height and proportions a little bit since a little bit before stream, I think. Because, yeah, I did do a tiny bit before stream. Sada! Good to see you. How's it going? It's me, your boy wife. I cooked boy dinner. I cracked myself up. Let's see. Then, let's save the model itself. Boy dinner. Just finished work. Yeah, everyone's coming home from work. Take it easy. Enjoy your freedom. Food, shower. Turn up the jams or something. Doodle D's nuts! Apollo, the Sunbringer! Oh my god, I'm still sore and tired from the Arma game, but it was fun. But holy shit, I think I need to set a personal limit, like, I think I should have left the second to last engagement. Holy shit, I'm so tired. I'm more than likely sick now. Oh, dude, you poor thing. Take it easy. Wrap up in blankets. Get all the food and water. Back to watching White Beat racist against dolphins. What did dolphins ever do to him? Sheesh. Not that dolphins are the nicest of marine animals, but hey. We don't tolerate racism here. I'm coughing and shit. Nuked his dimension, I think. That sounds like a personal problem. No, I mean... What about ants versus ants? Well, they either behave, or they go on the celery with the peanut butter. Oh yeah! Speaking of which... Jesus. No joke, Apollo. There is a candy store near me which has lollipop scorpions and ants. I have not tried them yet. They are kind of expensive for a fucking lollipop. Fried crickets up in here? Ooh. I have not tried that either. I know me as a small child would have been squeamish, but I need to get, like, my fucking boy mantle by being weird with bugs. Gotta be weird and gross about bugs and eat them. Just to, scare my siblings or something. Or if somebody pays me. Yeah, check if I have a fever once I get home. If I do have a fever, then I fuck go to work. Yeah, fair, Sada. Take care of yourself foremost. Like, by all means. The job can deal. Unless you work in a nuclear silo, I beg to say that you are more important than your job. Even still. I'd rather you take care of me and tuck me in. Oh, fair, fair. I'll at least make tea and stuff. I like to think I'm pretty good to people when they're sick. Ah. Sorry, I had to lick some bugs off the floor. No, I mean... I'm a menace to myself, possibly society. I like tea. And cheese puffs! Oh. I like crunchy cheese puffs the most. Cheetos. The puffed things, they generally feel too weird. Ah, man. I don't know if my brother ever did it, but one of my brothers wanted to do, as a prank, get like a bunch of the cheese puffs or cheese balls that were uncheesed and put them in a cardboard box with a shipping label to himself. And then when his friend comes over and be like, oh, my package arrived, crack it open and then just start eating them. Yep, time to act like a vampire and hang on the ceiling with my lair. Going to sleep. Take it easy. Have a good sleep. Sleep well, rest well. Be free from worldly problems for at least 8 hours, hopefully. Oh, I don't have symmetry on. That might account for some of my problems right now. Hello, confetti. Okay. There we go. Could also make the coat bit a little more asymmetrical. Might do that later in post in the Photoshop. Well, I say Photoshop, but when I take it into Metabang, might be the best time to do it, if anything. Yeah, I think I have some tweaks in mind already. Because I see the back of the coat there and I'm like, cockroach? Sick leave, then oh boy, I will be diving. Hell diving? Hell yeah. Oh man, I actually finally got to touch hell divers in the first time in ages. And, like, to the point where I realized, like, they don't do it often, but there's a couple of ship upgrades or whatnot that I still need samples for because of it. I the heat shotgun. Like, when that was released. There wasn't gun customization. Last thing I remember is one black hole. Okay. So it still does some stuff. It does look like it attaches to the back of the legs. So maybe I'll do something so that, like, looks aesthetically. You down for bot diving? Well, let me think. Because I do have some limit to my time and energy. I may have overpromised my time this week. Because, yeah. I want to look into some Godot things before tomorrow. And then after tomorrow, I might be very tired. At some point, that is my guarantee. Well, not guarantee, but at some point, I would like to hell dive with you. But I think I've overpromised my time at the moment. Are cowards that only want to bug dive? Oh, I don't mind any. Like, I forgot what my loadout was for bots, though, because, one of my friends definitely is a bug diver. And then I've never fought the squid. Okay. Mainly a bot diver. Ah, fair. I'd say, historically, I'm mostly a bug diver, but so many things have changed that I'm not really qualified for anything. Currently. It wasn't bug diver out of personal preference or anything. I think it was just, my friends really needing to hunt for shramples. Okay. So I think one thing I'm gonna do here is to haste them fuckers, but now I'm just like, give me that good shit, give me the PTSD simulator. Yeah, challenge is fun. I fucking love GTFO and Lobotomy Core, and just trying to do the hard player versus enemy games. And I like some unfairness. I love Zomboids shit, and I love RimWorld's Randy's shit when he's feeling a little spicy. I solo dive difficulty 6 now. Hey! I do love... and definitely need to do some solo dives so I can get back into my stealth mindset. Because that's kind of how I played, was like, with the few exceptions, I'd run straight for, say, stalker layers, take them out, and then move into stealth mode. Dive, roll. My favorite outfit is still like an old green one with a hood. Yeah, I'm a light armor sort of menace. I also just, I enjoy the, like, laying there as, like, shit goes by. Stealth speedster. Yeah! I need to relearn skills and learn from you, then. For sure. Okay. Let me see. Whoa! Redacted regiment armor with jump pack. Hey. For me, historically, I used the incendiary shotgun, the SMG pistol, and then I'd have a grenade launcher, whatever the word is. Grenade launcher in the supply pack. And I just, was an unkillable monstrosity to, like, diving out of shit that I caused after I, like, snuck up to and found whatever factory or nest was my go-to. I do need to lots of practice. A redacted regiment, silenced rifle, and the best stealth armor? Oh yeah. I'll give it a look. I'm a little bit of a cosmetic fucker too, so I might still use my other shit, but hey, let me see. Okay, let me check. Okay. Thinking. Pet the cat. Now competitive. You have redeemed the pets for Striker. There's only one other pet to redeem, I believe, unless somebody else got the first and I didn't notice. I should absolutely, do some sort of VNyan add-in for that. Oh, I think I know an easy way I could. That'd be a good reminder. Be like, okay, I need to go pet the cats for so-and-so and so-and-so. Hope I'm doing okay, Zivary. I'm boy struggling. I'll be okay. I'm in a good position currently. Tired, but I'm good. Got food, I got water, I got a bedroom that's to myself. It's all good. Big stretchies. Definitely can't wait for time to march on, though. It's okay, Fair. Just take care of yourself. I am. Thank you. I am doing good. Or doing the best I can. 1 to 12? I don't know. By the 9. Okay. Yeah, no need to worry too much. I rather enjoy streaming and doing this stuff because it raises my mood. And I like working on friend commissions. Okay. That red marker will be where I do any sort of this. Let me follow the scallops I outlined on that a little bit. So that way, when I overlay it on the other layer, it'll be fine. And I think one thing I need to do, or opt to do, is incorporate swirling in some manner. This guy makes me think of Wind Waker a little bit. With how the swirl is. Let's see. Nah, I think that one big swirl there is good. It'll probably not be as obvious as the rest gets turned into this color. I do love a little Wind Waker. Ugh. In theory, at some point, I could make a low poly model that's very Wind Waker styled too. For me and you. And maybe, if that's good enough, for commission for some people. By the way, I have the eye droplets, but is there any other face mark or tattoos I should know about that I've just missed? I suppose ear piercings. Ear piercings are... yeah. It's also struggling with the ear shape a little bit, but we'll see. And also, earrings are fun because you just make them out of hair and make them also jiggly. Kind of like my funny tubes that are behind me. Let's see. Okay. So the eye drops are actually eyeliner. So if I make the earrings face paint, it'll actually probably be a great usage of that layer. So let me get in there. Turn on symmetry for now. Oh, fun. No face missing as of current design. Okay. So I can just use this layer for earrings. And we have that one, and then the spirally cuff. Okay. Alright, hold up. I gotta make you bald briefly so I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, earrings. Gauged crescent, moon tunnels. That would definitely be in both ears. The cuff is likely one ear. Okay. Hi. Alright. Become bald. Oh, I have to take off the back of it too. Okay. Turn on that. And then that. And the ear texture and all that will change because I'm gonna have to hand paint that. I've never done ears on even on my current model because I've got the cat ones. So I'll have to figure out that texture too on my own. But that'll be fun. Finally get a default-ish reference. Whoop, not layer opacity. Me. Hoppa. Fair, good luck. I know, right? Moon gauge, and then turn off the thing. Could do the cuff one of two ways. I'm thinking of which way is better. But I might also just test real quick. So spirals at the ends, and it's kinda makes me think of those snake bands. Also enjoy that green screen green. I'm sorry to have cursed you with it for now. Oh yeah, no, this is crunchy. So, I'm gonna have to do it the other way. So, back out. This will just be the gauges on that. Then again, I might... No, it's probably... Okay. If I make the gauges also hair, I think it's probably good that I have a marker for where to put them, or like where the lower part is. So in any case, back the hair. Back. Oh yeah. Nice and green screen. I'm gonna... Can I change that conveniently? I just change that real quick. Oh, it doesn't apply. Okay. Nope, we just live with it for now. That is fair. Okay. Let me just... There we go. Vroid has a funny thing that when you select and edit things, it likes to duplicate the hair materials. So you gotta constantly go back and undo that and so forth. Alright. I think I can cheat just to save my eyes a little bit if... Just gonna do that. There we go. It saves the eyes a little bit. Yeah. And that way, I can just go back and unclick the shader color when I'm done. Let me see. Shading. Hair. Shading area. All of it. There we go. Turns it way out of my problem range. Dun, dun. Because you'll notice on mine, I actually don't even use the hair shading at all, which is kind of funny. If I do funny stuff in VNyan, it's like my hair glows. But I just prefer not using it. And any darkness on the underside is I painted the texture that way. And that's also why I have this very anime hair shine going on. You are a flashlight. I am bright and beautiful. I am the flashlight. I am the menace. Maybe I should. Great sword in the future. Okay. But again, it's like, okay. Peak earring. Though making it stick out so people know it's a gauge. Brain thinking. Probably not gonna have a hangout. And that's actually where I put all my accessories, is here. So, and put you in my eye patch for a bit. That I never went through with, but I was gonna have the goo coming out of my eye. My other eye patch. That one's actually pretty crazy, because I actually made the, like, stitching 3D. The... yeah, twinsies! A blindfold, which I never went through with finishing. Variant of my thing. So also, I tried it this way at first. So the proto, pincushion one. The pincushion one, it just looks pretty rough in general. So I'm like, I like it, but I should change it. This old thing, which you might recognize. And just like a hair bow that one of my characters uses. And then this thing, which was fun to make. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for funny accessories. Yeah, the jellyfish cap. In theory, I could still go back and finish that. But I'm not gonna worry too much. Okay. Now, you said the cuff was on one ear, which is gonna be fun. Okay. So I'm gonna delete this so it undoes that, and then I add the freehand guide. Now it'll be a more default shape. And then... let's see. Do you want the symmetry? But then I'm gonna move it right away from the 0 point. And I'm going to carefully align it with the tip of ear. Doo-doo. Okay. Then, yeah, undo that. And just start slowly shrinking it down in a uniform, chill manner. Oh yeah, because now it has all the materials from the things I was showing off on the side. If you, how do I lean out of the way? This way. So it shows off all the materials for the stuff I was showing you. But there's a button to just remove unused materials. Goodness, walled mats. Yeah. It's not like PSO where that's gonna be a good thing either. Alright, okay. 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 It's just a lot of slowly shrinking stuff down. But one of my thoughts is I'd just give it pretty even, and then you'd have a very high resolution ear cuff. Like, it won't be the craziest, but I'm just gonna make this go along the whole ear. And then if I want to, or if you want to, the skeleton will be there for different earrings. Okay. Because if it goes along the entire bottom edge of the ear, it should be very cool. Work very well, or so I hope. Yay. Does mean, like, if I mess with the ear, I'd have to change the whole thing again. But I can also just mess with the ear in Blender if I really, really want it. Okay, so now we'll rotate. Get the center alignment more or less there. Yeah, I think that's good. Because then I will unsymmetry, make it curve along the ear more manually. I don't think that'll work quite like I thought it would. Okay. Well, anyway we slice it, I think this is good enough. Just a little more shrinking. Turn on the symmetry again, I think. Anyway. Just keep it pretty consistent. And then I'll turn off the symmetry in a second, actually. Yeah. I'm like super concentrated. Just like orange juice or something. Okay. Turn off the symmetry. And move this inward. Laser focus. Yeah. I think actually I'm gonna move this back slightly. So the center point is there. And then clown horn in that song always gets me. Okay. This is one of those things that would be infinitely easier in Blender. You just copy a few ear polygons and then size them out. Okay. Gonna do a straight curve. I mean, perfectly straight. And we're not doing a cross section, we're doing flat. And the width and thickness are gonna be way smaller. Okay. So I'm gonna do this for now. And then grab the control points. Oh, all 2 of them. There's supposed to be more of those. I don't think that's gonna work now. Okay. Well, you get deleted. Let's try this again. Oh, it did the fluffy. No. Straight. Perfectly straight. There we go. Width, thickness. And then do this until I'm certain it's given me a few control points. Ooh. I'll take it. Okay, and then here and out on that side. Still isn't working the way I want it to, which is a pain. I might come back to this laser later. How long has it been? About 3 hours? I am getting on the sleepy, tired, hungry side, but we'll see. Let's see. I think in that case, let's look at what we have. I'd say outfit has the rough sketch with the exception of glasses, hat, and boots. I think doing the boots, which is more clearly outfit bit and less of like the important face bits, might be a good thing to start working on. And let's see, I started trying to map out some things. So like, one of the things I can do is gonna add the bodysuit yet again because it's just too fucking useful. Where do they hide it? Dresses, I believe. Great, okay. So.
Meow, meow, meow,
Eden!
meow.
The
Holy
Slavic
shit!
Spider just raided with 6 viewers.
Welcome
Remember
in,
to say
welcome in.
welcome raiders.
Alright, good to see you. I heard you like bodysuits. That's the first thing. Okay. Anyways, Eden, welcome in. How's it going? How was stream today? I know I snuck a lurk, but I couldn't stay for reasons, clearly, streaming. But, how's it going? And, if there's anyone new among your flock, I'm Mutation Ivory, Parasite Prince, Professional Problem, Boy Struggler. And how you doing? Got nuked after winning 2 battles. Oof. What were you playing? My brain, I saw the UI, thought Tarkov or Dukov, but I don't think it was that. And how'd you, well, I mean, actually, you got nuked hard after winning 2 battles. That kind of explains how it went. Let me give you that shout out. And do a quick stretch and water yourself if you haven't. Running with rifles, and I need to recruit some people to assist me to win with more fights. Probably not me then, because I doubt I'm any good. I've never played running with rifles. Stay hydrated, I say, as I'm, like, lifting this container. Come on. There we go. The hand gesture destroys it. I need cannon fodder, too. Okay, okay. I am professional, high-grade cannon fodder for your cannon feeding. Speaking of high-grade, hydrate. Oh! But yeah. Alright. I was just talking about how sleepy it was, but I'll keep going a while longer, because I can't let a raid go to waste. Can't let you be disappointed. So I'm working on Kheichou's model here. The hair is eventually going to be this bright green, so it can be green screened out with changing colors and fun effects. And currently, I am working on the very tall boots. So tall that I need to turn them into a bodysuit. Let's see. You know what? I need to... Is there a way to... Okay. I think I'll draw what I need and then erase around it. So height should be up to here. Which gets into the torso section of the UV map, which is kind of funny. Alright. Okay. Okay. Like, maybe I'll lower them so they're not in the torso part, because it can be hard to match up textures. You want to go eep after stream, or am I free after? I'll probably be free after, like, a little bit. There is one thing I need to do, and I can do it while chatting with people, but I will be free. Which is, tomorrow I'm gonna do game dev stuff, and basically I want to figure out one thing so I can do the fun part of game dev. Kidnapped after I do my thing. Fair enough. I have a sneaking suspicion you have games you want to play. Okay. Alright. I do want to get a little bit more of this done. Don't want to leave your raid without something to watch. Unless you have any cool ideas on who I should raid after I finish. I do take suggestions. No shit, Sherlock. Yes. Ugh. Called me Phoenix Wright for all the baseless accusations I guess and check repeatedly. Alright, okay. I call the parrot to the stand. Objection! Your Honor, League of Legends. Death. Take that! God. I hadn't seen any of the latest games, but now I really want to, like, prettify myself really after that, what was that character's name? Silence. Wait, no. Whatever game where it's like, oh yeah, all defense attorneys are guilty. Such a funny one. Ugh. Ugh. Yes, Mr. Pretty Green Eye McPrickface Religious Zealot. Yes, that one. I think he's cute. And I want to steal some drip. Knight, I think is his name. Been a few weeks, need to finish that trial. Ah, yeah, fair. Okay. Then I think I'll go in with dark blue. Just to clearly... Oop, that's the erase tool. Mark out where the boot end. I think actually, yeah, for my own sanity, I'm gonna not take the boots up that high. So he's pretty as he is a dick face. I know, right? So I'm gonna bring the boots down slightly so I don't have to do the UV mapping over, 2 different areas. I also might try to, is my mouse disappearing? Maybe. One of the things I might do is mimic the bottom half of the corset with the top half of the boots. Like, line, a little swirly and upward. Drew the taller boot up myth as opposed to, like, hip joint, so it's more accurate. Hey. Fair enough. Okay. Wait. Okay, now let's do... Although it does kind of look too heart-like, maybe. I don't know. We can make iterations and change things as needed. Okay. In any case, let me do this. Just to kind of mark out the boot. So, up, down, heart spades, I basically approve. Ooh, okay, good to know. Because, like, one thing I kind of like as a character design is, like, a little bit of subtle repeats of a shape or whatnot. I don't have it on my current model. In fact, I think it's all, like, horizontal and stripes on this bad boy, on the blueberry. Like, so that's, like, the main thing. Oops, that is... So, like, one of the main things is I just have a lot of this horizontal straight lines. It's in the, like, stapled arms, I guess. Whereas my previous one, the pink variation, has a lot of the X shape from the stitches and so forth. Which is funny, because the ID on this has... Whoop, welcome to the inside my skin. Has, like, the pink ears, which I find funny. I probably also should have just made that a hairpiece and, like, maybe hung it off my ear. But maybe I'll remake this variation of this at some point. Happy! Good to see you, good to see you. Inside the dinner, delicious little leg meats. Yes. Inside the actual parasite. Good to see you too, combat bro. Eh. Let's see. Okay, so that will be the base of the boot, and then yum, yum, meats. Okay. Then, oh, the feet don't bend with ankles. So, okay. Alright, here we go. So this is going to be a couple of magical tricks. One is I just... Where is it? Flattened thigh gap thing. How does that look? Okay, that must be inner thigh, because I'm not seeing anything. I don't really see anything. That must be higher. Flatten the legs. Yeah, okay. Just a little bit, and that makes it look very boot-like. Flatten around knees. Oh, so I can make it very straight. I don't think that... Okay. The foot. Oh, add a heel. Hold up. Okay. Let me... Oh yeah, now that follows along that shape. Good, good, good. The shape of the foot. So it's like, if I remove the heel, the feet peel away. If I add heel, it'll follow along with that. Which is good. Because... Let's see. The boot model will be a higher resolution than the actual foot model. So I definitely probably want to use it as much as I can. So how do I want to blend them well? Like, how do I think about that? Let me see. I'm thinking. Processing, give me a second. Alright, okay. So one of my thoughts is that because the higher definition would be better in the front, and do something like I cut down the side? Or do a little thing like... where... like this much. Or I could just do a little bit of shin armor. And then that would do it. Be like... belt armor bit. And then that would be pretty good, I think. Well, actually, I would want the shin. So yeah, okay.
Drink
Oh!
water.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have a mug of water this time. I actually do. Ah! Okay. It'll help with the brain functioning, maybe. So, I'm gonna mark off. So, if there is some sort of shin guard or armor. Yeah, like, that is so much higher resolution than the bodysuit format. Posture check. Yep. Double the stretch. Oh, I need a new spine. God, the pain. Stretched so much, the model fell. Yeah. Love a good stretch. Spines need to be replaceable, yeah. Jealous of my mom, she got the bionic hip. Okay. So let's see. If we do a sort of shin guard, or at least the cooler parts of the boot, I'll do hard curve down here. Maybe a toe box thing here. I think like that gets a better line. I have to bring it in some. And then can't do straight lines easily. And then I want to do it up to here. Maybe like something like stud leather till yonder. Let's see. I do want to double check that they're mostly even, because this is the one time to get that best. And any sort of strap or belt might go across here. And then... okay. I just want my spine to be one of those accordion bendy straws. Oh! God. Oh, there was a copy pasta I read on the internet somewhere as somebody and their group of friends, and they're all neurospicy. They're all autism spectrum. Went to a chiropractor because they got free coupons and thought it'd be fun and or funny, right? They go there, get like their spines cracked, have a nice massage and what have you. And then like they mention, oh yeah, we're autistic or whatnot. And the chiropractor, who, you know, certified pseudoscience, pseudomedicine, was just like, oh yeah, you know, you can get your autism to be like more of the benefits and less of the bad side if you get a little less magnesium in your diet. Just straight up recommending making the autism more powerful. Highly, highly funny thing. You never see that. But I approve. Just like, here, make the autism stronger. The power of tism. I, for one, would love more powerful of the good of the tism. I like to think my 4 AM super projects that I finish in 3 hours are very fun, but I would like the sleep too. Pump their autisms! We're going to spice you up! Or something like that. Okay. So yeah, we have the high resolution stuff. Forefront with the boots. And then I can also do things like mess with the toe box shape. Let me see about that one sketch I know you posted in here. Yeah, way more pointy. I like pointy toe box. So that will be that. Box and volume. Oh, clown shoes. Whoops. Thickness. Nope. Foot thickness. Levitation. No breathing. Okay. Sole thickness. Platform thickness. I do love platform shoes. Heel curve. Don't know if I see what that's doing. You do not. Heel thickness. You had a way scrawnier heel. I don't know if I can do it perfectly like that one drawing. Didn't exactly have plan to. But I'll at least make it pointier. Just a little bit. Yeah, it only does that by that, basically. Okay. Even though it should be center of foot for comfort. Fair. It doesn't need to be one for one for sure. Yeah. And one day, you can possibly get somebody a little more pro tier. Even if it's just future me. To take a crack at it. The overall volume. Just like a little bit. Just to keep from clipping. What's the boot volume do? Oh, it's just down. Oh, you could make, like, kind of the style like panty and stocking a little bit with that. Where the feet are just like tubes. Flatten ankle curve. Oh, so the curve of the... don't know. Don't know what's better. Okay. Yeah, I think that is the best way I can handle that for now. Let's see. Might also do a little bit of a point to this. So things slowly keep going as points. Okay. Alright. And this... Is there a... I'll extend it past that. There's a part of me that wants the leg bits to flare out a little bit near the top. And I feel like there is a way to do that. Yeah. Thigh puff. Upper thigh puff. This doesn't quite do it in the way I want. But... I think... knee puff. Yeah, okay. Not fully, but a little bit. Like, maybe I'll adjust where that pattern is drawn, I think. Just to use that a little bit. Because I like the more dynamicness to the shape. Just a little bit. Da, da, da. Alright. If mismatched boots, and do the small boot variant tomorrow, and just have a... if you want to have the boots match for either. And I think this is good for now, because I think I need a brief little snack break. I'm a little sore and tired, but I'm doing good. Is there anyone streaming that we ought to raid, do you think? Does anyone know? Good stuff. Yeah, good to see you too. Heck yeah, feed yourself. Yeah, want them crunchies. Need to get that chow. I also feel my brain melting a little bit. But, let me see. Where do I find people that exist that are cool and I would like to raid?